Okay, hello. So, it's been a long time since I uploaded a video, so I thought I better do one. So, this is an activity review. This activity is not one of my original activities, although it is one that I do use a lot. I first came across this when I started teaching in elementary school, and it's in the elementary school textbook. And I call it a guessing game, but it's kind of a guessing game mixed with an interview activity game. So what you'll see here at the top of the page, there is a relatively simple grammar point. In this case, it's a question, can you something something? And then down below we have lots of pictures which denote different activities. So we have run fast in the first box here, we have play soccer, we have cook, play the piano, we have play baseball, play table tennis, etc., etc. So you have lots of different activities on this page. So how you do this activity is your students are going to pair up, and the students will try to guess whether their partner can do something or they can't do something. So you'll notice for each activity there are two smaller boxes above it here, 1, 2. The first box on the left is an opinion box. Now the second box here on the right is an answer box. So what they do is they pair up. Then they look at each other and they think, can that person run fast? If they think they can, they'll put a circle here. If they think they can't, they'll put a cross here. And they'll do that for the first 5 activities. So they will put their guesses, their opinions, then they'll interview their partner. So they'll ask them, can you run fast? And the partner will respond with this simple yes or no. Yes, I can. No, I can't. If they can, you put a circle in the answer box here. If they say no, I can't, then you put a cross in the answer box here. And then what you do is you compare it to what your opinion was. And if you got it correct, if your opinion was right, then you get a point, and you put a little mark here to denote you got 1 point. I would recommend not using circles and crosses to denote points, because it can get confusing, because you've already established with this activity that a circle denotes a yes I can answer and a cross denotes no I can't. So if you then tell the students, right, check your answers, and if it's the same, you get a circle here, then you might confuse some people and think, well, okay, I get a circle. So if they say, yes, I can, I put a circle down here. And if they say, no, I can't, I put a cross. You say, no, no, no. If you get the same, then you put a circle. It just gets confusing. So I would recommend maybe choosing a check or a 1 to denote 1 point. But that's it. It's a very simple little activity. First, the students pair up. They then guess what their opponent's answer is going to be. Well, not opponent, their partner. They guess what their partner's answer is going to be. And then they ask them the question. They do an interview. They record the partner's answer and check if they got it correct. Now, what I would recommend you do is have them switch partners 3 times. So with their first partner, they do this top line of activities. Then with the second partner, they do the middle line. And with the third partner, they do this bottom line of activities down here. And that's just to mix it up a little bit, so they get to talk to different people. They're not just with one person for the whole activity. If you want to have them change partners more often, then you can go down the page. So you can have them pair up and then go down the page and do 3 questions. So this would let you change partners 5 times instead of 3. If that's something that you're keen to do with your students. The way I would recommend doing this activity is having the students sit on a table of 4 students. Then the first partner, they pair with the person across the table from them. The second time they do it with the middle line, they do it with the person next to them. And then the third time they do the activity, they partner with the person diagonally across the table from them. So this will cut down on students standing up, wandering around. It'll cut down on the downtime of students switching around partners. As I said, This is a activity which I got from the elementary school textbook, but I see no reason why you couldn't use this in junior high school, because you're just switching out the grammar point. So I think it's a perfectly good activity that you could use for junior high school very, very easily. I think it works best with a question and answer because the interview part of the activity is important. I have just used it as a statement. So I have just used it with I can and I can't in the past, where the students basically, it's the same thing. The students just guess what their partner's going to say, and then they just listen to the partner, and the partner just reels off the list of things they can or can't do. So I can run fast, I can play football, I can't cook, I can't play the piano, I can play baseball, and the partner listens and puts the answers down. So you can just do it for a statement. You can do it without the Q&A, but I do like the interview aspect of the Q&A, and it also gives you a chance to let your students practice interjections as well, such as, oh, that's nice, and oh, really? Oh, me too. So it's a good way for your students to practice their conversational skills, not just speaking and listening. So I would recommend using it with a Q&A, but you can definitely do it just as basic statements. But that's it. It's the guessing game / interview game, and I recommend you give it a try. I found it to be really good. So if you do try it out, please leave a comment down below and tell me how you got on with it. Tell me what changes you made to it, which you found improved it, because I'm always looking to improve what I do in my class, and it would be good to get some feedback. But anyway, give it a try, the guessing / interview game. Okay, that's the end of today's video. Hopefully this activity is something you can use in your English class. If you think it is, please give me a like. If you use it, please write a comment below and tell me how you got on with the activity. If you'd like to see more of these videos, you can hit the round subscribe button in the middle here. And as always, all the worksheets that I use are available for free download from the ETA Google Drive. And I will see you next time.